Approval feels good, but alignment feels right. There comes a point in your life when you realize that chasing approval is exhausting, but living in alignment is liberating. Approval gives you temporary comfort, alignment gives you long term peace. Approval keeps you performing, alignment keeps you grounded. Approval makes you fit in. Alignment helps you stand tall. Choosing alignment over approval is one of the most powerful decisions you will ever make because it shifts your life from being shaped by other people's expectation to being shaped by your own truth. And the moment you choose alignment, even if it costs you validation, you begin to build a life that finally feels like yours. This is Elevate Daily with Lucy. It's nice having you here. Zara was an artist, but no one knew it. She painted late at night, quietly, privately, creating pieces that felt like pieces of her soul. One day, a friend visited her unexpectedly and found a canvas leaning against the wall. Bold colors, raw emotions, unmistakable talent. Why don't you show people this? Her friend asked. Zara shrugged. It's not what people expect from me. Her friend tilted her head. But is it what you expect from you? The question lingered. For years, Zara had lived for approval, choosing safe job, safe conversation, safe version of herself. She didn't want to disappoint anyone, and I think I know someone like that. She didn't want to be judged. She didn't want to stand out. But that night, she pulled every painting out of her closet and lined them up on the floor. She sat on the middle of them and cried. Not because she was sad, but because she finally saw herself clearly. The next moment, she posted one painting online. Not for likes, not for validation, but for alignment. The comments were kind, some were confused, some were silent, but none of that mattered. For the first time in her life, Zara wasn't hiding. Her breakthrough didn't come from approval, it came from choosing alignment. Approval is a moving target. Everybody seeks approval. Most times, people seek approval. The problem is when you do not get it, it affects you terribly. Approval is unstable because it depends on other people's mood. So the validation, the check marks are all from others, and they can choose not to give you, and then you lose yourself or your peace. Other people's preferences, the approval comes from other people's insecurities and other people's expectation. You can do everything right and still not be approved of. You can bend yourself into shapes that don't fit and still not be accepted. Approval is unpredictable, alignment is consistent. Alignment requires honesty with oneself. You cannot live in alignment while lying to yourself. Alignment asks questions like, what do we want? What do we feel is right? What drains us? What exercise drains you? What excites you? What excites me? Alignment is centeredness. Alignment asks, what am I pretending not to know? Approval asks what they think. Alignment asks, what do I think? Approval looks for other people's validation. Alignment looks for your own peaceful acceptance or thoughts, whatever it is. Your check marks or even your uncheck marked, they matter, but they are yours. Choosing alignment builds self respect. Every time you choose alignment over approval, you strengthen your relationship with yourself. Self respect grows when you honor your boundaries, you speak your truth. When we follow our intuitions, when we choose what we feel is right. Again, I need to make clarity here. Choosing what we feel is right is not going off the part of morality. No, it is knowing that what is right, because there is eternity in you. Your inner voice will tell you what is right and what is not. Self-respect grows when you walk away from what doesn't, even when everybody says it is and it isn't. You walk away from it. Approval gives you applause. Alignment gives you integrity. Alignment doesn't always feel comfortable, but it always feels true. Choosing alignment may mean so many things: changing direction, leaving a situation, outgrowing a version of yourself. But discomfort is temporary, self betrayal lasts much longer. So, which would you do? Discomfort yourself or betray yourself? I'd rather take discomfort of myself because then I grow, I expand, I become better. Approval seeks permission, alignment creates freedom, and everybody wants to be free. It comes with a price, but then it is worth it. When you choose approval, you wait for someone else to validate your choices. When you choose alignment, you validate yourself. Approval says, do they like me? Do they agree? What do they say? Do they approve? Alignment says, does it feel right? Does it honor me? Does it honor my values? Is this the version of me I want to become? Does this reflect who my core personality is? Freedom begins where approval ends. Your life expands when you choose alignment. When you stop performing and start aligning. Alignment attracts what's meant for you. Approval attracts what's convenient for others. Think about the places in your life where you have been shrinking, placing, performing, or pretending. Think about the decisions you've delayed because you were afraid of what someone might think. Now imagine choosing alignment instead. Imagine choosing what feels right, growing up and accepting yourself. Even if it's not popular, just be the person outside of the box in as much as you know it is core centered in value and in truth. Imagine choosing what honors you, even if it's misunderstood. Let me ask you, what is one aligned choice you can make today, even if no one else approves it? Make the choice anyways. Because approval may feel good, but alignment feels more like home. And it is time you come home to yourself. This is Elevate Daily with Lucy. I love you.